in Jam Views, and all the thing. God bless up to everybody over there. And we never really intend to start this, but now I go back to something I interject a while ago and said. Mr. Panton stated that there is a member of parliament who has actually sent out the pictures of him and 3 other commissioners from the Integrity Commission, stating that these people are the ones trying to bring down the government. But make sure I got double check. As a matter of fact, I am literally reading the transcripts to the video yesterday posted by PBC Jamaica as it relates to the committee meeting. So it was indeed not the media that put out the picture of the 4 of them and saying they are trying to take down the government. It was actually a member of parliament. He never called any name, but as you see yesterday, he was very careful and very strategic in how he approached the whole situation, right? I want to say also that I am very, very proud of what I saw yesterday in terms of the fact that we have a commission like this set up, that they are not fearful of the government, right? They are not fearful of the opposition. They can stand up to scrutiny, and just in case the government try to get too bright with them, we realize that this man is equally, not equally, more intelligent than them. Because we see yesterday where Colonel Charles Jr. tried to, say the man stated that the Prime Minister, right, and the government should not be the one.
Mute your mic, Sir Bless, please. You make us speak.
Right? The man stated clearly.
John View, I got exit now, so you can bring up another person in the box here.
All right,
no
listen
on, but yeah.
Right? The man stated in him opening statements that, listen, it's sad that we should be in a state where people view us as malicious or anything. Right? Him say it's sad that we should be in a position where people approach us in a malicious way or in any negative way. And the man remind them of 3 to 4 instances where the Prime Minister praised the Integrity Commission. Up until last December, the Prime Minister was praising the Integrity Commission. So him say it's sad for no say at this point we reach a position where people are basically setting the public on the Integrity Commission. Like them want the people in the general society to attack the commissioners for what they are doing, which they have done nothing wrong, right? They also made it clear, right, to the see the commission here. No, apparently him never expect all of the commission to come because it was the first that all of the Integrity Commission commissioners show up to Parliament to answer to questions. That was a first. Yeah? And that was made clear. Now, brother, I am proud to see how Mr. Panton and his team responded to the questions. And also, it showed the nation, it proved to the nation, if they were listening, that the Prime Minister is a liar. Him is a bold-faced liar. And how we come to that conclusion? Because when Julian Robinson started asking the gentleman, I think it was Mr. Stevenson, about how the Integrity Commission makes people aware when they are being investigated. The man stated clearly, say, listen, first the investigation start, it is sent to me. The man who sent it to me send you a information, a communication that him send something on for investigation. Then when I get it, I tell you that I am investigating it. And at the point where I gather enough information and evidence to speak to what I'm investigating you about, I then make you aware what I'm investigating you about. And this communication is sent to you, where at the top of the letter, it states the acts under which I am writing this letter. So when the Prime Minister got communication from the Integrity Commission, it would have stated clearly that they are investigating him underneath Section X, which has to deal with illicit enrichment. Exactly. Furthermore, the man said, in the letterhead, after all of that, in the letterhead, it would have stated clearly that you are being investigated for illicit enrichment. So when the Prime Minister come forward and try to behave like him never know, say him and get investigated for illicit enrichment, that was a lie. Bold-faced liar. Andrew, let's say a liar, I can't say it, and you can't sue me, because the Integrity Commission tell me say a liar according to what they have said yesterday. Now, when it comes to the other part of it, where the man, you realize they started asking, I think it was, what's his name? Charles, started asking questions as it relates to, can people speak, the gag order? And basically, Mr. What's his name? Mr. What the feisty one name? No man, the feisty one. The feisty one. Greg Christie. Greg Christie answer him. And him never liked the answer where Greg Christie give. And basically wanted Greg Christie to answer it in a particular way. Yeah. But Greg Christie made it clear to him. So listen, it is not I who wrote these things. So as it relates to interpretation, it is up to you to interpret it. You're the parliament, right? Simple. And as Mr. Pantan stated, in the end, the gag order is in place. And it does state that neither him nor anybody can speak while the investigation is going on. However, him also make it clear, if an individual wanted to speak, they could do so, right? And if it is illegal for an individual to speak and say they are not being investigated, all of the people who on the PNP side who came out swinging and saying, I am not being investigated, they should be charged for something, right? Furthermore, to show the integrity that this man has in his commission, the man stated clearly, say if anybody believes that them leak the documents, put an investigation on us now, right? Put us under investigation, because according to our rules, anybody who do that from our office, instant dismissal. You get me, I say? So it shows you say this man is willing to stand up to the light, he's willing to stand up to transparency, but he make it clearly noted that listen, when you come here so for take no talk from you, we make statements already. What we speak are facts. So all of who I talk about the Integrity Commission report is just an opinion or is a statement and it don't mean nothing. The man said everything put in his report was facts. So if facts don't mean nothing, I want to decide that for yourself. You get me, I say? But I have to say salute to the Integrity Commission. Me, as an individual, I feel vindicated by the things that the commissioner came out and said. And as Jamaica, we need to start taking a closer look at our Prime Minister, because when the Integrity Commission can make a statement that the people of Jamaica know that what is said in the Parliament is a lie, the man called the parliamentarians liars, including the Prime Minister. And that no look good, because if these men are the men who are creating the law, the lawmakers, and the Integrity Commission can come and say, the entire Jamaica knows that what you said about the Integrity Commission were lies. That says a lot, people. You get me?
John, we can talk now.
Yes, is well said. I love that contribution.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right. Let me give Sister Rose a talk. Then me go to Sir Bless. What on there? Let me make Sir Bless the wanted to come up how long to say something. I make Sir Bless.
Remember see me up at top when you come
man, you speak double up time already, Sydney, man. Roll up the man.
No, man, at one time me talk, man, and you fly past me go
time
again,
to
man.
speak. Mute your mic. I'm Sir Bless time to speak, about.
I'm going to come down so someone else can get an opportunity to come up as well.
If nobody send me no request. Sir Bless, your time.
Good morning, Jamview.
Morning,
good morning to the panel. And special good morning to Pastor Ricky.
You're rich
Well,
man.
yeah, man. The way I see the JLP government operating, if was the PNP government operating like that, enter their old office. From since them were in old in office, the PNP is in power right now, you know. Cause if you can see is corruption being back in Andrew Holness right through. And what I'm saying, when you created a body now to hold government transparency and,
Accountable.
and have a balance. And that body supposed to have once a fine, not a look illegal thing. They should have the power to and can buy the politician them right away because the proof are there. It should supposed to can do. Andrew Holness cannot see what the
Jesus
PNP
Christ.
government. Andrew Holness cannot see what the PNP government does in 18 years and a half because he's have it in his pocket. He have the achievement of the PNP in his pocket, right? That is making him enriching himself. When the PNP in power, they have never vindicated no one yet, move them from their position and move them and scatter them all over the place. They still remain there and operate, right? So we give thanks for the IC, and you see that the brother Anansi and brother Tokuma things going to be an end. An end going to put to it. An end going to put to it, right? We cannot have a prime minister behaving like what me say it have a go so I will not go so, right? I hear Del White Chuck will make a speech already in Parliament, I say whatsoever when the House Speaker speaking must go so whatsoever she say it's final. What kind of nonsense them there? Them just some can't work. So me glad we saw the IC stand up and defend the Jamaican people. We need to put a stoppage to it, man. Too much garbage are going on. And this cannot run Jamaica. So if they continue to run in Jamaica like that now, simple, we don't have the road already, so it will go further. We don't have the bed in the hospital already, then there's something that will provide for us. It's going to be 28 bank account and 28 bank account, 28 bank account and 28 bank account, and the Jamaica people get no service for what they vote for. Message after. Right? So we have to continue to give thanks to the IC because the Democratic is alive and well, coming back to the citizens of Jamaica. We can't take the brother Anansi and the brother Tukuma government. That's total stupidness and garbage. So when my prime minister in waiting come to the fore, I hope he put somebody that's have teeth, class, that's any politician come out of line and bite them set time. We're not going to wait till him have to refer this to this and refer this to that and then they go cook up. We want the politician hold accountable for they act. Just like when a man go up on the road and then grab a bag and the police hold him and then can't go lock him up, investigate him and put him in front of the court. And him have to make him way out from there. So we want anybody that created to hold government in checks and balance is supposed to have eat and class by the same time.
That's right.
Right? Same time a bite. And we don't try to expose them, and then we have to expose them. Yes, our 9-day one that thing. You just expose them, and they can resign in the interest of the public. We don't need that. So you're a criminal, and you get caught as a politician. You're supposed to pay daily money, man. Go on the road, go rob a bank. Right? You're supposed to pay when you take with taxpayers' money. When you take with taxpayers' money out of them pocket, take away the food off of them table, take away the infrastructure from them. You're supposed to pay daily for it. So we want when Mr. Golding come in and put in the body them we don't want it us way you have a divert to run to this, then the divert to run this, then the set time right on the street. Full speed ahead with justice. And that would happen. Blessed and give thanks. Give somebody the floor now.
All right, comrade Service, well said. Well said. But you, Richards, come here. I know I want to comrade this, so we have to allow him to speak. Because Because everybody here already get a chance to speak, and we're going to have other people are going to speak to. So you Richards there. But before I go to you Richards, comrades, I want to make you aware of what this Krasnite one here from Upper West Rural, yeah? This mad woman here from Upper West Rural, you don't know who me I talk about. MP demands IC chairman's resignation over insult. But before, may I allow you, Richard, to welcome him and make him go and dissect whatever dissect. Talk about it. Go ahead, Comrade Richards. Welcome.
Morning, comrades all. Juliet Clackbird Flynn now no sense. She will realize that the society and the mass of the people, both PNP and JLP, trust the IC more than the parliamentarian.
Exactly.
Parliamentarian, as a parliamentarian across the board. So if you put herself amongst the IC or among a Justice Pantan, the whole entire Jamaica will come out in support of Pantan. There's a few little lackeys there. But let me say two important things. Let me get that's all. Two important things we get from the IC something yesterday. Very important is when they mentioned that immediately after the IC, after they reported the IC, it is reported in the media by one. They never say medias, by one specific media house.
Yes.
That
we all know who was that.
That why not call a name, but him say one. And the next will come out, the person who want and every Jamaica Labour Party supporter said they work with Peter Phillips. Play no part, not one zilch part in the IC investigation. The role of that person is to train investigators to be a member of the IC. Let me say it again. And Pantan, when Justice Pantan do it, I introduce him. That's what I'm saying. The man that they have been ridiculing, the man not playing no part, absolutely no part in the investigation. No part at all in the play. He will train investigators to take part with the IC, work with the IC. Those are significant. That one is even more significant because they were saying that this man is politically tainted. And
yeah.
should not lead an investigation. And he was an investigator. Mr. Evans is the investigation. Stevens was the one who worked with was the advisor to Peter Phillips. Not Mr. Evans. Mr. Evans is the DI. It was Stevens who was a farmer advisor. Then all the things with them do and everything with them do, even when Colonel Charles' son attack and must spin. Because when they were there, they were protecting the eight illicit members by pointing out that the members, when they are under investigation, 53 section 6 or so, I don't remember quote, were impeding, said that nobody should talk on it. But the IC, what Mr. Justice Pantan said, the IC, while the IC and the commissioners are precluded from talking, but the person who's been investigated have all right to say what they want. So they can talk on it, they can tell us say they are the one who's been investigated. Yeah? So and I believe is when Julian asked and the man cleared up. And next one, when Julian asked the man cleared up, how soon do you know when you are being investigated? And if the DI write to the person, the DI said the first one where the first one go to them as a warning, like the attention. Second one, them take it and them investigate everything good. Even and when they decide no, that is up to the point of being investigated. I mean, if that say the right being investigated then and then, they send it to whosoever the declarant is. Yeah. So the declarant know when they are being investigated.
And so for what?
Prime Minister
and
Andrew
for what?
Yes, and for what? Exactly. And Prime Minister Andrew Holness knew from July that he was being investigated for illicit enrichment. The 18th was the date that he was supposed to meet with the investigator. So when him said he know one day after he was asked, a lie matter. He know from the 23rd, he know from the 23rd of July. But when him took in the time, the 18th when he was supposed to meet with the IC. So it was a very informative. So all confused. I do know. I take on the IC, and them at the IC, I try paying the IC, because them say the man say water. There's no way the man say the water of the parliament. I want to don't misquote the man. The man never said he not drink no water, because no water. The man was saying that everybody got parliament with good intention. So him no know if I the water in the parliament, and that's something we say enough time.
Yes.
Him no know if I the water in the parliament cause them to change. So if that be the case, me no want no water from the parliament. He was accusing them of wanting to poison or anything. He was just saying, good man got a good intention and something. Change them when they go in the parliament, and him no want to happen to him. So him not trust the water. Him never said him not trust people for giving water. Never said that none of that.
It's one was broad statement of you, but my one always say, me always say, look like they have a special broad Belmont road that drink wet and beer, so.
Exactly.
And
You know what I'm saying?
that to me spoke volume.
Exactly.
That
So,
when he said that, it spoke volume.
yeah, because he must say we have good
That the
people. We
man
are all
had
good people.
exactly. But once
We
you
are all
come
good
in
people
here,
over parliament. Something with us. We start with
exactly.
partisan,
You,
and we
as,
start.
that's
what
the
we mean.
point that I drive in home.
Exactly. Because the man say, listen me, all I know in the parliament are good people, you know. But if you want to come in the parliament, I want to start become partisan, I want to start the PNP and JLP, all of a sudden not an idiot. But he not say it in the word.
You know the words.
Man,
Yeah,
man,
them educated people that are gonna bring them point
yeah.
across in a particular way.
It's not like he must say the JLP people, he must say parliamentarians. And me I got, you see, Sophia Landmore as a parliamentarian, she's a psychiatrist. I see some of my garbage, someone attack.
Need to link her.
Me I make on a link her.
And that's why that the chairman said, who said that about Sophia Langmore? Me hear one of them spoke
The chairman said him know Sophia Landmore, and him a go invite her to examine some of idiot.
And that's why that one come swinging about insult.
Yeah.
Or resign over insult.
Yeah, because when Caroline sent me the thing in I'm run go over there, I'm in a left. Me watch it. You know, I stop at Palmer last night after 9. Cause them have debate about the one next thing we need to take up with the supplementary budget. A whole lot of changes in the supplementary budget, you know. But I guess I know it's what I talk about today. But as I said, that's what I say with it. The IC them accuse them, they want them speak clearly. One thing we know from the first, me tell you what the IC do them and I say and leave. Pantan, Justice Pantan, answer all of them questions where them intend to ask in his opening statement. So them get knocked off of them game, that's why they turn confused and Wellington idiot. I'm gonna rest right this.
All right, comrade, you Richards. Make a welcome comrade Cole, no? Then we can give each person from Sydney to Rose 2 minutes. Comrade Cole. Comrade Cole.
Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, comrade. How are you doing?
Why, excellent. Still waving and afraid to drink water. Right? You know, when we realize
You're a little bit low. You need
that
to turn up.
these people who claim that they are blabbing for the Jamaica Labour Party, right? They try their best to insult the Jamaica Labour Party every day. They let them try their best. It is in their nature, right? Because I've heard this morning one of them who claims that him is the leading blogger asking for the resignation of Mr. Pantan because him embarrassed
Jamaica and the world when him come to the parliament and embarrass the parliament. And then I was there saying, I watched the parliament yesterday, and thanks to Comrade you, Richard, right? Because that's the same thing I get from the
Mute
interpretation
your mic, Pablo.
of the chairman, right? The chairman was simply saying that all the good intention where you have, and when you come to the parliament, something but a wire. And the only thing that every parliamentarian drink, both on the PNP side and the JLP side, is the water.
Yeah, make a general statement.
Right? So, when I hear this young man, in I read this morning, I was saying, it's either them don't know to articulate properly, or they don't know to comprehend properly, but something wrong with them. Yesterday, I put the Prime Minister once more underneath the bus. It's showing you that he is a liar and he have something to hide, and hopefully to God that when up tomorrow is the 23rd, that we can know where the country going, whose direction Jamaica will be going. That's my few words for now, brother. Because I'm confused too.
All right, Comrade Cole. When we see your last words, we must know, say, boy, yeah, I'm gone away. Very upsetting to you, but nevertheless, my comrades, you know, hold it. All right, let me go up top here. Sydney, brother Sydney, 2 minutes each person I get. Yeah?
All right.
Comrade, DJ Pablo Escobar, I'm gonna make you speak while we come down in line there. You
No,
got Dina
what
and
me I say?
Dila and Caroline are gonna speak before the persons will not too long speak. So
Yeah, with half a minute gone.
yeah, go
Anyhow,
on 2 minutes here, man.
yeah, of course. Anyhow, what me I say? I mean, if somebody come to your place and them say them no want no water, I don't drink no water. When you go vex with that, what that means that something was in line then. Because you can't vex. If you come on my yard or come on my business place and you offer me some water, me no want it. Me say me no want no water. Me can't vex about that, brother, and a vex. That means that me vex something is wrong. You know, line something then. Why you vex? Because me can't force support. Me no want no water, brother. Me say me no want none. Why you go feel away upset about that for? Me just no want none. You know, see, you just blow over that and go on where you ask the man to resign for that means it look like something in line up then. And with that am I thinking that? Nobody can stop me from thinking now what me thinking, my brother. I got weird because you talk it, so make me think so. The man don't want it. See? And the situation where you commander right now, the man right we don't want it. Because you know when me blame the IC for and me blame them, then give wholeness. Then give the Prime Minister too much a long rope, brother. You call him man as so much meeting and him not come. You much meeting you ask him to come and him not attend. You see from the moment me gone 2 or 3 meetings and you don't want to come, brother. I let me start let out in my youth. Yeah. Because that is it, you know, you give him not because my Prime Minister, you give him too much rope. Sometimes you give a man rope, you hang himself, but you don't give him too much, brother. Yeah? You can't tell, from last year, you know, man, May or June, and the man a misbehave himself. And now you know come with information what you want, brother. Eh? The man from December, so you should have joined the man and start let out things, brother, because if the man no one come sit there now, they want to throw it back on you. So you sit down on it. And him no come with him report. Eh? Why? Him get too much a long rope, brother. That is the problem. You shouldn't give him so much a long rope. Him is not special. See? And for him thing, as far as we know, for him thing worse than when you check it out because him are the leader.
Some fish when you out, them see if you try carry them aboard, them bust the line, you have to give them length, you know. Them.
Yeah, but yeah, me say give them some length. That's why me say you call him me or June and him not come. No make December pass, brother. A long road that long month after that, brother. And that's why him come now and ring up himself and them a go and like say, I want to turn back things on the IC, you know. Then, if we drape up immediately, man, and you still give him some rope. May, June, July, August, September, nearly 5-6 months, man. And the man is so out hard, I don't want to hear nothing where you in, no one come and you meet them when you call him.
But Sydney, the Prime Minister have so much articles to answer to. No one can call him, you know.
Yeah.
He have to answer towards the Acacia House. He have to answer to Beverly Hills House. He have to answer to all these various companies when he say farm. It's a lot of whole heap of stuff for him to answer to the IC, you know.
And him no want come and done. I'm not thinking come and let up somebody say, all right, give him a chance. And then he might tell I say, boy, him no know why the men want him for. And the man prisoner through you say, upon the letter, where you get it, brother. Illicit your charge for brother. We want to call you in and we want to straighten out this thing as a serious thing. And you're still the last thing meantime you say New Kingston. And the man did it and when them a look for him not come. So with him.
But
Yeah.
Brother Sydney, just to interject.
Yeah.
From my understanding, the Integrity Commissioner was to go to the office of the Prime Minister to meet with
Yes.
him. Whilst it's the contrary, it's supposed to be the other way around, you know.
Yes.
You understand me?
Them a do everything to suit the man.
Joseph, good morning. Blessings.
Yeah, them a do everything we suit him. They all go which party. Alright, since you not come, me come. And you still not give me the answer after me come check you. And now you should have come check me. Eh? And you still want to come go and like say, boy, right now, say the man them a hard on you. Brother, just come clean and say, boy, you know, so me make some mistake, man, and you know, say you never right still, but Ray and try to do a thing, and it would never reach so far, you know. It would never reach so far. You know, see. But we are hoping we are wait until the 23rd and see, you know, because me want to see where the court, if the court where it go swing, because it definitely can't go for him where. Because one lady said this morning, say, if you do that, you can't draw in nobody else, you know, because they must say you live with that man. You have to take a stand right as a grandstand. Just like when he went fool himself and I go and the court tell him, say, boy, right now, if we follow you, we go and go down in a slippery slope when he said bad letter go give good GG. As how the court have goes for him and him, and we can't make you sink the country, brother. We can't make you and your people them sink the country. Because if we see you get where, you can talk to us, come out what you again, you know. Remember that. Because the whole of you are going to chop. All right, so that's me. That's me now, sir.
All right, Comrade Sydney, you're not chopping.
Hey,
Let me move over to our Comrade Sister Rose.
criminal at all. Hey, Lord have mercy. Comrade Sydney, sorry, Sam. I don't agree with that part there at all.
Let go, boss. What me if you do?
No, sir. That me not follow back on it. Me man know my boss.
I know him not follow. If you let him go, me a chop. All right.
All right. Okay, me have
All
2
right, Brother
points.
Sydney.
Me have 2 points. Me have 2 points that me want to deal with. Number one, do you guys see the headline that is out there now? The mastermind behind it. Have you guys seen it?
Which it?
The it of the Integrity Commission, man.
Oh, you're talking about when Juliet Catbird talk about this insult?
No,
And
no.
most
Hold on, man. Hold on, Jamviews. There is a headline right now. I'm looking on it. It come from Talk Your Mind platform. It say the mastermind of the Integrity Commission, it, and whose face is there? Mr. Man, they were saying go resign. Let me read it exactly. You don't see it?
No.
All right, let me read it. Nobody don't see it?
I know, where it's on? Where it's on? Ush.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
want to say
It
the
say, all
platform,
right,
man.
talk your mind TV. He said the mastermind behind the shooting of the Integrity Commission. And this man here in the JLP where say him resign the other day. Why name the facey one?
Warming John.
Yes, and his face is right there.
Come and Rose with
Yes.
this. Man, I read something like that not reputable something. Social
Wait,
media
no
like it,
man,
man.
let me get me point, no man, let me get me point. So the man break
You better
down,
call the name. You
the
better
man
call the
start
name.
breaking down everything right down. And him never say a legend, you know. Him never say a legend, him start breaking down everything right up. So what I'm saying to you, as the Jamaica saying, why I say this to say what I'm going to say no. You never see a smoke without a fire. And my granny say, if it no go so, in here so. So there is something behind this headline. Maybe they are finding out something. Why you see this man resign? Maybe there's some news coming up in the back there.
Insert
Sooner
back in
or later,
resignation.
that we are going to find out because it is for him face that come up and yesterday him resigned pam, so you don't know what is in the back there going to be breaking news very early
Who
allegedly.
is it that resigned you're talking about?
That man resign long time, man. That man a member of parliament. The man not know that
Then
strike.
uno never see wait the whole on them man. Uno not see the breaking news yesterday. Yesterday me over Dre platform and the breaking news coming that why name
Warming
that
John.
Warmington
Resign from what?
has tender his resignation again.
From
I am
So,
what?
four time that.
From
right?
what? From what?
Yeah, so we were laughing. You understand? He has tendered his because remember, you know, if it was the same thing or the same news, it wouldn't be again.
No, the Prime Minister will put him in our post, brethren. You don't know if you remember that, you know. You
Warming
might put him in our office.
Never no
Yes.
post. What me tell just unless he resign.
No, man, they will put him in our office, brethren. You must understand. All the while you fight on the lady. They will
Resign
put
out
him
of
in our
that
Hold
office,
on,
seat.
brother.
man. Hold on, no, man. Let
They
me,
will give him
hold on,
another
man, take
office
over me
again, man.
talk. Do not take over me talk. Let me get me
Yeah,
little
man.
2 minutes.
Make it talk, I
Just
think,
listen
man.
to what I'm saying. Just listen to what I'm saying. Yesterday, the breaking news came, whether I want to see it or not. The breaking news coming that he has resigned again. Okay? So, seeing this morning, that the mastermind behind the shooting of the Integrity Commission, I'm trying to paint a picture to Uno. So, Uno, by talking and talking, Uno, I missed the picture. So, I say, okay, allegedly, that the news there yesterday and this morning, maybe there is a bigger picture behind coming behind. You understand? Because you know, say, him are the bulldog for the other side. And him always do things after, you know, him not think of what him do. Him always go do and then think after. You understand? Because him swear with him soul that the JLP is going to be running this country in the other re-election. So I'm saying to Jamaica now, probably there is a picture behind his resignation yesterday because seeing this
Rose, but the
headline now.
resignation no go on yesterday.
That me I try to tell Miss Rose.
Mr. Rose, we don't link up on that. That has no basis.
Basis
We
at all.
want thing out of the mainstream media. You
Yes.
understand me? What we can elaborate on, make them mislead the country.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
understand me? Some of the things
Miss Rose, I'm
we
only
not
can read,
discredit
you
on
know.
social media.
Okay,
Literally.
another point is, since you know say the news that we see yesterday, we breaking news that we see yesterday was not eligible.
Credible.
I'm
Okay,
not saying
are
literally it's
credible.
not credibly, but just saying that we would have heard it within the mainstream media.
Okay, point two. I have been trying to show people all the time because they don't see what is. Many people don't see where maybe they see and them no want to talk. But what is going on is a tag team, of theft. A tag team. It's a tag team. Each person in the other side got a file of misleading of something. They have something upon them one another. So it's like a tag team. Nobody can give up the next man, because if you give me up, everybody go get exposed. Because we go good on like domino. And why I say this, I remember in a COVID when that young man had breached the law, run amok of the law, and the CEO, which is the Prime Minister of the corporation, right? Because he's the CEO, my governing body for the JLP. He had asked that man, as a matter of fact, he had asked him, fire him, right? And that man was reinstated within 24 hours. That man allegedly go behind closed door and tell him, say, listen, let me tell you something. You don't think a joke? If me have to go whole way they get exposed. Because me got the file for Uno as much as Uno got the file for me. So everybody, Uno not say this is coming like it did the case. Everybody they take up for them one another. The private sector in it, bank in it, pastor in it, this in it, that. So it's like a syndicate of robbers. Alibaba and him 40 thief. None of them now let go them one another. So what we have to go do, we have to get rid of the whole of them. Because unless we root out the whole tree and bunny. And that's why they want to take step on the integrity commission now. Because they insist that the integrity commission cannot be bought. This is what I want to say. I don't know if what anything I say makes sense.
Well, we're not going to denounce us what you said that makes sense. We always know our people always contribute the right thing, but when it comes down to hearing about that resignation in particular, I can strongly say I would have heard it in the mainstream media. But you mentioned credible things that make sense and is a contribution to the program.
Well, Jam Views, what you have to do, you can just ask Dre about it, ask Dre about it, because it was yesterday when I was there. You understand, the breaking news come through where he said he has resigned again. You understand? So you can check.
Lawrence Rowe, welcome, comrade.
You can take me down now, Jam.
No, you may not have to take it down if you don't want to come down. Let me get Comrade Dina to elaborate a little on that. Comrade Dina?
Yeah, man. I don't know about that. I hear no hear was in the resignation. I know up to Sunday night he was addressing a GLP gathering in terms of he was planning to go, but he can't go now. Come on, he hold the Prime Minister's back.
Yeah.
So he call out a few of them whom as members who has to stay and hold the Prime Minister because they have to return the Prime Minister back to power. And they are the only ones can get him back to power. So I don't know if something broke yesterday when he resigned, and I don't know. None of the media mentioned anything about that. All right, but check another thing.
Warmington resigned, but he not resign.
He not resign, no.
Unless we only position Warmington have an era council for Nigeria. Unless he resign as era council chairman. And
Yes.
nobody not said that. So you want to have no position of government. None. And
Yeah, another thing we have to look at, at the trend of this government, is that they don't take them simple, They orchestrate this thing from day one, what they're doing, For example, when this Prime Minister was swearing as Prime Minister, he spoke, try to remember his throne speech, He spoke about integrity. He spoke about corruption, and his government will never tolerate any form of corruption. That is sending a signal to blind the public eye.
Yes.
As soon as he took office, he wrote a letter to the IC asking them for a seminar workshop and all his cabinet ministers teaching about integrity, teaching about corruption. They all went. They went to the workshop.
And none of them signed.
At the end of the workshop, the commission said, all right, now that you guys sit at the workshop, let's come with a code of ethics, a guidance to all your scientists who never sign up. He was the first, as a leader, he was given the first one, him saying, not signing. What's that signal you think he's sending?
Tell them
And
again, Billy.
he's advised his cabinet not to sign it. Because if
Exactly.
you sign that document, that will be another rope around his neck, Because they knew their intention.
And also to make that point clear, you need to tell them that the opposition got copies of those code of conduct and have signed theirs.
Mark Golding was the first one who signed it and advised all his, not even only shadow cabinet, but every person who seek to run on behalf of the PNP need to sign that code of ethics.
Yes,
You got
absolutely.
to sign it. So you see the sole difference in intention of the two persons.
Yes.
And
One just
Delaware,
talk about it. This is a mere fantasy for one side. When the
Right.
reality, the other side faces up to the reality of transparency and integrity within governance.
and Delaware
Did I-
justification is that them sign a lot of MOU already, and a lot of this, a lot of that, so it don't make sense sign the one. That's what Delaware Chop said.
Another point is they won an election right after this. Both sides agreed on a local government reform. It's signed, it come into law. It's signed by the GG, but it is not implemented. Why are they not implement it? It is not gazetted. And they're going to give 1 million reasons because they want the power within themselves. They know how they want to manipulate. They have the thing well structured with the architect. They know how they're going to manipulate the KCC.
Sorry. I'm just giving you your points. I'm saying brilliant. Like a lot of people don't realize exactly what you're saying. You understand? How is it that they got so much power? Because they have the majority.
Right. And they manipulate the whole thing for enriching themselves. It's not about no country. And I keep telling them, putting up pretty roads is fine. We enjoy driving on these pretty roads. But that's a face to keep you quiet while the old kitty is moving in another direction.
And his so-called green people family or followers have it to say that because he's a black man and black man must get rich and there's nothing wrong with that. You understand?
I have no problem with a black man getting rich, but how you get rich?
No, I'm not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That is what they're using. You understand? The
Yeah,
it's a black man and because he's a black man.
they are running, come from a speech he made, and he said, he made a speech, as Prime Minister said, grudge him for big house. No, when he said, grudge him for him big house. And every black man in this country needs to have a big house. He need them to.
For the people.
What is he doing to allow the black men to have big house?
But
First of all,
who he might talk to? Is he talking to the other
elites?
Yeah, the other Jamaicans that don't look like that are not of quote unquote black? Is it them he's in competition with? I keep on telling you, you understand? I keep on saying this and I'm not gonna stop saying it. You understand? Right? Because him say him come from humble beginnings and 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom from the slums or whatever, right? And him go up on top of the hill, right? And him go up there trying to impress them people up there. And the people them up there know say him not come from up there. Bunny Wailer once says, yeah, The people them were used to use outdoor toilet, now them have flush toilet, and them a go on like say, them better than everybody, them people are dangerous. That is who we're dealing with, that type of behavior.
The same people who when you go building big house, whole placard in Beverly is like Sherry Garden against you know.
Yes.
Because they complain saying building another house which is on curtain a tenement yard and according to film.
All right. You see what I tell you? See what I talk about? Yeah.
These are houses in my build for rent out. You understand? But back to what I'm saying, the guy is the PNP has created an institution for black man for own house, which is housing trust. What has they done to housing trust? They came to port to see housing trust have billions of dollars. And they suck it down every budget. Every budget. Housing trust is not in a position to do much building of houses right now. The few dollars that are left, they didn't take it, they some build house, but then build it in their own private for and say they're going to give back housing trust the money. They are not for this. The only time small black man who can go up on top of the hill to live. How in housing trust supposed to put in houses on the hill? So their words, you can't take their words. It's all about themselves, not about a nation.
And now he's trying to convince the young people that the People's National Party, according to him, you guys heard the speech he gave the other day.
He said that them too young for
It's not the first time he has done that. Yeah, it is not the first time he is trying to defile the Honorable Prime Minister Michael Manley. It is not the first time he has done that. Yeah, and I remember listening to a lady classing him up for calling up Michael Manley's name in his mouth. Understand? It was a big thing. I think that video is still on YouTube. She styled him, tell him about his parents, and it wasn't for Michael Mann and the policies. He wouldn't be able to go to school to get the kind of education that he has now, to come now in this time and space to be disrespecting.
But you can
the JLP, them always going and said Jamaica dropping at the corruption index to the lowest in the history of Jamaica. Rare Jamaica least corrupt now. And one of the main reasons why them judge Jamaica that is the Integrity Commission. The freedom of the Integrity Commission have to investigate any politician, and that shows you are not a corrupt country, because you have a body which can hold the politician, the parliamentarian, them accountable. So that we heavily with good ratings in the anti-corruption is. So they want them cake and eat it. You cannot show off a brag say Jamaica did it, and the agency will make a reach as a Yakusi agency.
Great point, Mr.
And have no credibility for it. And I discredit it. So them just kick themselves in their own face.
Yeah, because them just talk garbage. Just I tell you a while ago, say, I tell you every day, you know, Jamaica, especially the bloggers them on TikTok, when in the history of Jamaica, Jamaica's least corrupt, blah 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 blah. But the only entity in Jamaica why we were rated, just say I see the agency there. When the international agency have an agency who can hold the government accountable, you know. It's a big mark, you know.
Yeah, it's contradictory. It's contradictory.
So I know, it's you know, them contradictory. They can't
That's
no
what
sense.
I said. It is their contradiction.
Them fool man in another sense, man. And them leave everybody done side them. Me say one year winner this morning attack garbage. I just teach him I talk about who is the commission to be using their interpretation to interpret the law. That's the big bright man saying. What you supposed to do? The interpreter supposed to interpret law.
Yeah, because they have their own law govern it. The white was
exactly. So I'm one nurse in Canada. I say the Integrity Commission this the parliamentarian by putting them own opinion on the matter. Now your opinion, man, opinion no. When they interpret law, no opinion. Anyways, when they interpret it, they one opinion they use.
I have to do the opinion because
you have a legal opinion, use a legal opinion.
Yeah, but the gentlemen state that also that everything that they've done is factual.
Everything.
It is factual. They didn't do anything subjective. It's all objective. It's factual.
And me repeat again. The man where them cuss said that it do investigation to him, a Peter Phillips supporter. The man there no play no part at all in the investigation, none whatsoever. The man is a trainer.
Yeah, and then Juliet Cockburn I come talk about the IC should for disrespecting the parliament should resign. If anybody for resign, and she for resign, because her mouth is filthy.
But I wanted to say, you know, you see, the IC something cover the supplementary budget, you know. It's a whole lot of change in the budget, you know. I not hear upon the news, but I not watching the parliament yesterday. Yeah, the first thing the budget go up by a couple billion, so you have more than what them bargain for. Yeah, and because then say something there. When him Beryl cause that, and at the same breath, they have to realign certain spending, so they have put you off the next year. What for garbage, them so. But me take it off of the something there, and put it on in a 10 minute or 5 minutes. Sure that people can hear it.
Yeah, big up yourself, Jam View. Don't stop, put on the pressure. Is he there?
Hey, comrades, all right, I could just, me go up on the road now, go up on the work, so we'll talk later. Wiz, bless up yourself, Dino, and Uncle Sidney, Jam Views.
I don't know, Jam View took a break, it looked like.
Yeah, me there, man.
Yeah, man, me I go up on the road at Jam Views, so we talk a little more, me Jenna. I could just keep the fire blazing, you know?
All right, comrade. We have to keep it blazing because we see them come out. You know, me have to wonder where all Juliet Cuthbert she really a think. What kind of disrespect? The anti-corruption body come to the parliament out of respect for the parliament. Because they're not supposed to report to parliament. But them come out of respect. So them disrespect for come. Okay.
Now we don't talk about them. They want them back. And I can't talk no about them. I want them to come back. Come back weird. After you deal with the man them, so don't come back nowhere again.
Them not go back.
Oh, Tada.
Me know Mr. Panton really not go back, you know.
No, go back. Them feisty. Them keep them water to themselves. You know what?
I know the ordinary Jamaican supposed to dissect what's taking place, have a full understanding of what the government are trying to do and been doing, and see them in a way of corruption, a web of corruption, set of people them. You understand? But people who want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, JamViews_media_TV, yeah? Please go over YouTube and subscribe to my channel. You can click the link in my bio and you see it. Go over and subscribe because we want to get the message out more. You understand me? Well,
Yes, sir. Have a good day, everybody.
it's a pleasure having you all this morning on the program. I appreciate everyone that take the time out and be over here, whether in the comment section or in the box. Yes, my guests in the box, we played a phenomenal role this morning in help dissecting the truth about what's happening in regards to the Integrity Commission and the corruption of the government. And we are here to continuously hold them accountable for their misdoings. You understand? Because we want a society where everyone has full access to the basic amenities by any particular government, to include proper water, road and sewage, school and education, and a crime-free society. Now, when it comes down to corruption, it only deprives us of certain basic things, which we need for our country to go forward and develop. Corruption deprive us, our country, from developing. Development stall whenever there's corruption. You check Cornell Regional Hospital, it's been building for how long? Project scheduled to cost 2.8 billion. Now it's gone to 21.8 billion. We've seen where parliamentarian has gone ahead to lease building for his own lease building for him own self on behalf of the Jamaican government. You understand? We see too much acts of corruption right now. This is the only man and this is the only organization, the anti-corruption organization, the Integrity Commission that stands against corruption and is here to hold them corrupted person accountable for their actions. So let's all throw our support behind the Integrity Commission Jamaica and my peeps in the diaspora, because you must come to the conclusion that the Integrity Commission is right in their doing or their handling of the Prime Minister's statutory declaration and other issues. They are a credible organization that you can look up to with the utmost integrity. Yeah? So we don't need this government to discredit the organization so as to dwindle their powers. You understand me? We need the strengthening of this anti-corruption agency, and that's what the word must be said out there. You understand me? We need to give them more powers. Yes? To hold whosoever accountable, bring them, prosecute them, as well our fellow comrade Pastor Ricky said. Yeah? Strengthening of the Integrity Commission must be a priority for the next People's National Party administration, headed by our comrade leader Mark Jefferson Golden. So, saying that to say this, my comrade, it's been a pleasure having you all this morning. My brother Dino, comrade Sidney Blake, you know, always light up the morning, and all of my comrade that has been over here, thank you for the likes and the share and all the gifts.
Yes.
Whosoever
Yes, sir.
sent me, thank you, my comrade. You know,
Yes.
life is a journey and we're